that live there and see their new home.
Nice.
And, you know, just did some fun stuff during the day and walked a lot. And it was cold. I didn't check the weather before I left, and I figured it was going to be 89 in Chico when we had the graduation, but then from there it was freezing. And it
Oh,
warmed up
wow.
one day on Thursday, and then we headed home. We headed home on Friday because we didn't make reservations coming home because we Memorial weekend came early. So everybody wanted a 2 night stay and we wanted to be home by Sunday. So we had a thing, but all in all, we had a good time. And
That's
then
awesome.
Where were
we're
you in
back.
Oregon? What part of Oregon?
Um, we were in Redmond, just
Okay.
outside of Bend.
My son lives in Bend.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
we went to Bend. We went to High Desert Museum. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get started. Nancy has joined us.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
She's there. Okay. So let's go around our table and tell me your name. And after your name, we're all going to applaud for you like you're on stage. Okay. We're going to get some real recognition here today. I want to know how long you've had your business. And I just want to know, this is going to be your time to crow. All right. So what are you proud of from this last week? And it can be anything. So it's not a comparison. Maybe you called one person and that person, was somebody who you were nervous to call. Whatever it is, or you've got so many bookings or whatever you want to crow about for yourself, this is your time. Okay. So anybody want to go first?
I will.
Hey.
I'm at the top there, so I might as well go first. Well, on my screen, I'm at the top.
So who are you?
I am Debbie Lawless, and I've had my business for 1 year now, and I'm getting ready to do my launch party. So I have 6, and I have to still contact like 6 more. So we'll see. But as far as I know, 6 are definitely coming. So I'm excited about that. And I placed an order that put me just over winning that butterfly bracelet.
Yay. Yay.
Oh,
Yay.
Yay, yay, yay. So I'm excited about that. So
that is fantastic. I love this bracelet. I love it so much. It's just it's dainty but it's really pretty and it's totally sturdy. It's just so pretty looking. Yeah. So, all right, Donna, your turn.
Oh, okay. I'm the amazing Donna Hardin, and yay, and I've had my business for 16 years, and I'm was excited because I saw a couple of customers. I got a new customer,
Your face,
and
you're happy.
huh?
Good. You're like, I got a new
I
customer.
got a new customer, yay! And I have a customer that travels a lot, and so she always orders 2 lifting serums at a time.
I like
So,
that.
yeah, so
Yeah.
she bought 2 lifting serums. I always keep a couple on hand because of her, because I never know when she's going to be back in town. So yay!
that's
Awesome.
good.
Yes.
Okay, Mandy, your turn.
I placed a small order today.
What's your
Um,
name? What's your name? What's your
my
name?
name is Mandy Herring, and I've had my business April, May, a year and 3 months. And I am slowly getting new customers. I have one new customer from last
Yay.
month.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I can tell that you're growing in your business. I can tell. I'm so proud of all of you guys. Like you're all moving in the right direction. It's so fabulous. Makes My heart just. I don't know. Anything else you want to say, Mandy?
No, I try to stay excited. I don't feel like I did as good of a job as I could have on my skin while we were gone. Um, Simply because I didn't wear any makeup while we were gone. Um, I didn't, we got up early for travel days. I did on the days that we were going somewhere, or we were going to be still, but that was a little bit of a letdown on myself. So I just feel like, I cleaned in the morning and cleaned at night and moisturized, but I didn't do a lot during the day. So,
That's
simply because the
okay.
lighting wasn't good and, in the trailer and anyway, no, that's all I want to say. I'm good.
Well, I'm proud of you. And let me just ask, has anybody else ever been there? What she just described? I know I have. Okay. Like
Yes.
maybe you went to some place and didn't do all the things that I normally would do. Yeah. So
Oh,
it's okay.
a whole bunch of those times.
Or how about this? You forget all of your makeup, your whole roll-up bag, and you have nothing. That has happened to me
Oh.
before. And I had to go
Oh.
to the department store to get something, even
remember that.
clothes. I forgot everything, clothes and everything. We were going camping. I left it
Clothes.
all on the bag. I thought Jim got it.
Oh
I
my
had
word.
nothing. I had the clothes on my back. That was it.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's like having your
Oh.
suitcase lost. Okay. And Nancy is traveling. So, and she's just said, okay, I'm going to read for Nancy. She says, she is the ever so fabulous Nancy Pilot. She's been building her business for 3 years. Give her a round of applause.
Yay.
And she's back and she's excited. About 4 days left and looking to recruit one young lady and placing an order tonight to finish her SOAR prize. So, yay.
Yay.
All right, you guys.
So does that put Nancy in the red jacket? Was she-
3 active.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay.
I'm sorry that I don't have that in my head, because it's like one will come in and one will go out. Nancy, are you in the red jacket right now? She'll tell us. I'm so sorry that I don't know that, but I think she's got 2. She is.
Oh.
Nancy, I'm the worst director ever.
Holy moly! Yay, girl! That's all.
Yay. I love it. All right, you guys. I wanted to share. Well, okay. First of all, I've got Donna's going to talk about some lipstick, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Debbie's got a closing. And I was on Lily Gotro's Zoom this morning, and it kind of took my thought process like over here, like squirrel. So first I want to do an announcement. I know that there have been multiple people who have mentioned that Wednesdays with Janice, as much as they love Janice, like Wednesdays don't work for whatever reason because they're otherwise occupied. So Lily does, so write this down, okay? So for the month of June, she's going to have Tip Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube. I will get all of the how do I get a hold of, how do I watch this stuff? I'll get all that, but I'm giving you information right now.
Okay.
So Tip Tuesdays on products, on how to, it's all about value building on products. Okay. And they're short, like 10-15 minutes long. Okay. Like she did one a few days ago that was 5 makeup mistakes. And she put her makeup on wrong on one side of her face.
Oh,
and
how funny.
You've probably seen videos like this on
What's
YouTube.
her name? What's her
Lily
name?
Gotro.
Lily? Lilly?
Lily, and I don't know how to spell her last name. I always just put Lily G. No
Okay.
disrespect. It's a German last name, and I barely know how to pronounce it.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so Tip Tuesdays. So it's just a YouTube thing. So there's no camera involved. It's for us, but it's also for you can have customers on. You can invite your team members to be on. You can send them the link. I'll get you the link. And again, it's just really short value adding information. But it's also for your customers because, the more information they have on products, the wider their product purchasing power. Okay. And then she's doing 2 spa nights with samples. So here are the dates, write them down. On June 13 and June 27. And those are Thursdays.
13 and what?
27. And I think
At 7?
at 6 o'clock. We're gonna go with 6 o'clock right now because she must not have said. What I'm trying to do is find the days and times that work and the method in which the delivery happens that will gel with y'all. Okay. This making sense?
Yes.
Where it's not too fast, where it's not too much information, where it's not scattered. And I believe that this is it. Okay. So, and then on June 20th, there's one recruiting event. Okay. Now, does that mean that if you meet somebody on May 30th, that you have to wait until June 20th to get them in front of somebody to try to recruit them? Everybody
Nope,
shake
call
your head.
me.
No. Call me, you talk to them, but call me. We can get on a 3-way call. We can get on Zoom. We can do whatever. We can do coffee, whatever we need to do. Okay. But this is a great layering process. Okay. All right. Do you guys have any questions? I will provide samples if you don't have samples. It's Miracle Set Microderm Charcoal. Okay. If they don't have everything, it's okay. As long as they have a Miracle Set, they're good.
Miracle Set, Michael. And that's what Tuesday nights is, or wait a minute, I'm confused.
Thursday.
That's okay. That's Thursday. So Tip Tuesdays are on YouTube and they're about 10 or 15 minutes long.
Okay, those are on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
spa night is the one with the time wise, you said?
Yes. So
Okay.
it's the 13th and the 27th.
And where's that at?
That'll be on Zoom, and I will get all that information. To be really honest with you, a tree hit Lily's house with the tornadoes that are going on, and that's why we don't have all of the data. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then her next door neighbor, their house was flattened by the tornado. So
Okay.
yeah, she said,
Where does she live? In Texas?
Oklahoma.
Oh
Oklahoma.
my word.
Where in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
So if you,
I
if you're
couldn't
in,
tell you where.
if it's at 6 o'clock, would that be Central Time?
I believe it's 6 o'clock Pacific. I will
Okay.
clarify. Hopefully I'll have all the specific details by
Okay.
tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Oklahoma's not Pacific.
Yeah, that's, I will always tell you Pacific time.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So Lily is part of Leah Carta. Leah Carta and I joined at the same time. Okay. Leah has 5 Offspring Nationals now. Okay.
Oh,
And yeah, for real. And they're all in their 30s. Okay. They all have young kids and they are super sharp. And in fact, I think Mandy, Oklahoma and Texas also, Nancy. Texas got hit hard with tornadoes too. I know, Mandy, I think that you and I were on an event that Leah did where they were sitting like in a loft. Or was it Donna?
It was
Maybe
me.
Donna. Okay. So that's Leah, and Lily is part of her. all of the nationals are amazing, guys. So it's not like I'm not abandoning anybody. I'm just trying to find the right fit all over the place. And it's part of what's really cool about being in Go Give is that we can. So, but we had some real talk during our meeting. And so I'm gonna just put a few ideas out there because you guys we are all going in the right direction. And I also know that you probably want a little bit more. I'm kind of guessing that you would like a little more.
Yes,
Yes?
I do.
Okay. Debbie says she wants more. Would you like some more money, some more joy, some more fulfillment? Okay, I'm hitting some things here. So forgive me for looking at my notes, but here's what they said to us today. Dust yourself off. Because life happens to us all, right? If you talk to me over the weekend, I'm really glad you didn't get to see me because I was a hot mess from just getting a vaccine, okay? But I was still working.
I know you did.
Yeah, I was
You
still
like
working.
blew the sheets off the bed.
But I was a literal hot mess. Anyway, dust yourself off, shake it off, and keep going. Shake it off and step up. Okay. Because here's the deal. Like, have you ever had, and I'm not going to ask anybody, this is not the time to like complain about stuff in life, but we've all had a thing go on, right? That's like, oh my gosh, right? Like, my dog lost a toenail and I don't know how to handle it. Like, Mandy, I'm not picking on you, but I know Mandy's cat got out, and that's like losing a baby, right? Mandy, your cat got out the door. You're muted.
6 hours.
6 hours. Her cat was out. The cat's a baby, right?
Well, he's a big baby, but he's
He's-
never been outside before.
Yeah, then he's your baby. Okay.
Yeah, he's my
So
baby.
I'm just using that as an example. Mandy did not whine or complain to me one time. I want to make sure that that's very clear. Okay. But, if my inside cat got out, I would be devastated, right? But here's the thing, that's one problem. But if you also stop working, now you have two problems. Okay, does that make sense to you guys? And every time you put your Mary Kay down, because I realize that I'm the one that this is my full-time. It's not your full-time stuff. It's Nancy's full-time. Okay. I mean, but it's all of your, anyway, sorry, I get sidetracked. The more often you put it down when the cat gets out, the harder it is to pick it back up when the cat comes back in. Okay, sorry, Mandy, I'm totally using your story, but does that make sense to you?
Mhm.
Anybody?
I think my cat understood
Yes.
you.
Your cat.
He just meowed when she said that.
Oh,
Oh, such a beautiful baby.
He's
But
cute.
if we stop working every time something isn't going the way we want it to go, then we have two problems because then income stops. And if you're like, well, Mary Kay isn't providing me, like, it's not paying my mortgage at this moment, then I want to double dog dare you. First goal is to have that SOAR prize be your first goal. Okay. To earn that SOAR prize by selling product. And that means you're going to put how much in your pocket every month?
50%,
Okay. So to get it, how much are you ordering?
600,
So then you would be profiting
600.
600, right? Would $600 of profit make a difference in your life? And if you say no, you'd lie about other stuff too. Okay. Okay.
Yes, that
So
would make a big difference.
yeah, for everybody, right? I mean, $600
That would pay
is,
our Medicare.
oh my word.
That's me and my husband's Medicare bill right there.
Oh my word. So we can't win if we don't work, right? Make sense? We can't
Mhm.
win if we don't work. So we want to be putting this product on people's faces. All right. And I can share this because my kid's in the other end of the house. Don't be waiting for it to be perfect. Okay. My daughter, she has long curly hair, beautiful, amazing mane of hair. And she washes it at night and it dries naturally. She gets up and last night I was like salivating over her hair. I'm like, give it to me right now. Right. And this morning she got up and some of it was frizzy. And she did all the things right. And she was so obsessed about the frizziness in her hair. I'm like, let's not worry about the perfection. Let's just worry about, hey, you've got clean hair and yeah, it's beautiful, right? If we worry about being perfect versus sharing the product, well, I don't know everything about
Are you
this.
talking to me tonight?
Yes,
Are you
I'm
talking to
talking
me?
exactly only to you.
Uh,
You try to sell it, then what happens? Tell me what happens.
well, you just don't do anything, really.
You don't do anything, right? We don't do anything. So obsess about the activity, obsess about getting bookings, okay? About, so Lily's going to do 2 parties for us, but does that mean that's the only time you can do a party? Oh, okay. Hey, Donna, you went to see a new lady at her at her place of residence. You didn't even do skincare, right? Because of what she wanted. Agreed?
Right.
So, so talk about like what did you show her?
Actually went in her bathroom with her
Okay.
to see what was in her drawer.
Okay.
And she had some 3-in-1 cleanser. She had the emollient cream because she's like 95 and to put on her face as a moisturizer. And we were matching her foundation. So we got her the foundation and then we're going to go back and I left her samples though. Because it was her birthday and she was getting ready to go to dinner with her family in like 2 hours. So I didn't push her. So I said, you know what? Let me leave you a sample of the repair and a sample of the miracle set, the new miracle set, because she had the old miracle set. And I was let that be. And then when I get back from vacation, I will follow up with her to see what else she needs. And then I think she probably needs some blush. She had bought something at the department store. I mean, like at the Walgreens or something. And, it doesn't quite, you think, oh, that's nice. And then when you put it on, you're like, oh, well, that's no good. I said, well, did you try to return it? She's like, oh, no, I have no way to return it. Well, we come to her. Mary Kay consultants go to her residence. She's, in a retirement community. She doesn't drive. So we go there, we bring our products, we sample it. She doesn't like it. We exchange it. And, we service her. She goes to Walgreens, she buys it, and she throws it in a drawer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. So I think that, it's hard for her to get around. Let's just put it that way. But
sure.
we still want to look nice, right? We still want to look pretty.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's wonderful that she was even caring about herself when she was 95 years old.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
That is
Isn't that
awesome.
sweet? And she's
Yes.
just as alert and spry, and she uses a walker, but she's the sweetest little lady. She really
Oh my
is.
gosh,
Yes.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
Cool.
So my point there is, so, these appointments that I'm going to double dog dare you to book, it doesn't have to be skincare. The reason I focus on skincare, the reason Mary Kay focuses on skincare is because it's something that everyone is going to use every day, morning and night. They put it on their face, it goes down the drain. They put it back on their face, it goes down the drain. And foundation, lipstick, mascara, those are all great, but they will stick with you with that skincare. But whatever it takes to get you moving and feeling that win, right? Feeling the win. So I'm double dog daring you all to book 3 appointments. Now, does it have to be a party? No. Just call somebody up that you know and say, my director double dog dared me to book an appointment, and I'm calling you because you're my safe person. You don't even know how many times I've done that. I have my friend Tammy, she's my safe person. Whenever we do something new, I've been talking with a couple of you. When COVID hit and we were trying all these new things, I was like, Tammy, I need you again. Tammy, you're going to be my guinea pig. Tammy, you're going to help me out. And she always like, sure, no problem. No problem. Okay. We have people like that in our lives who will help you out and help you get more comfortable. Good.
Mhm.
Everybody nod.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we have 31 days in this month, right? So 29, 30, 31.
30.
31.
Oh, for May. Yes. We're
Yes,
still in
May has not ended yet. We still
Right.
have May. So we have, not including today, we have 3 days left. Okay. And okay, I'm gonna stop there for a second. I kind of put my nose down in this last 6 days, even though I was feeling like garbage. I booked 9 new appointments.
Whoa.
Yeah. 9 new appointments. Only 2 of them have more than one person, but I don't care. I'm not worried about that. I have sold this week almost $1,000. Okay. And it was a choice. Like, I'm looking at my box going, there's money in there. I mean, I can look at that box and go, there's money in that box. That people are just waiting for me to call. We all have money in the box waiting. Okay. It's a matter of picking up the phone and calling, having a reason. So Memorial Day weekend was my reason. Okay. I did the 50% off deals. I did double deals. Okay. I don't know if you saw that.
Mhm.
And so I want to encourage you that these next 3 days, okay, no matter where you are on SOAR, if you've already done it, you can do double SOAR. Sorry. Or if you are halfway to SOAR or wherever you are, decide, I'm going to pick up the phone. I'm going to ask for some faces so I can get practice in. And maybe I'm going to utilize the SOAR. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with my brain tonight? The 50% off deals. So you can just say, hey, customer Donna, it's Mimi with Mary Kay. Girl, there's 3 more days left in May, and I want to offer you a great deal. So here's the flyer, and for the next 3 days only, when you spend $50 with me, instead of getting 1 item on that sheet for half price, you get 2. And girl, oh my gosh, if you spend $100, that means you get 4 items at half price. And I put that in my text message. You can't just post it. You can't just email it. You've got to have some conversations. I do the audio message to them, so I know when they've seen it. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Okay. And yes, some of my sales were the 50%, but I didn't lose anything. And I sold many sections of $50. Okay. I made profit before I gave things at half price. Lots of it. Okay. So what can you make happen in the rest of the month? Okay. What can you do for you? Okay. How does it feel to just kind of walk through the end of the month? And how does it feel? When's the last time that you pushed yourself to hit a target to make it happen? I'm gonna call Donna out for a second. Hey, remember when we were doing the gift to grandparent?
Mhm. Yes.
How did you feel when pretty much you crossed the line? I was there too. I helped too, but you had a fire underneath you. How did it feel to cross that line and get it done?
We did it. That's how I felt. Like we did it.
Do you see her face? How her face
Yeah, we
changed?
did it. Because I just couldn't see giving some of the people at the rest home gifts, and some of them didn't get it. That would be awful. That would just be so heartbreaking. So yeah, we just had to push ourselves and push and push and push to get to the end. And actually, some of the other consultants, and even other consultants from different units
Units.
stepped up and said, "I'll help."
Yep. Yep.
And that
Yep.
is right there. That is, that really helped. It really, really did help.
So how did it feel to cross the line versus if you would have just let it be with where it was?
Exciting, and just felt like we accomplished something, and we can do it. You know what I mean? I'd already decided we were going to do it. I ordered product
But then we sold it.
and we sold it. Yeah. I ordered all these, all this product, and I said, we're going to do this. And it happened. So I was really excited, very excited and thrilled, So yeah, I think that if you put your head to it and your mind to it, you can do it. Plus, I think that if you have the enthusiasm, if you're calling somebody and you're enthusiastic and you're excited about whatever you're doing, of course, they're going to get excited and they're going to want to get involved. And, and then they're thinking, oh, well, let me ask my employer, and let me ask my sister, and let me ask my, you know what I mean? They're getting on the bandwagon. So it's exciting. Yes.
And thank you. And that's the same idea for this 50-50 thing. Spend $50, get an item for half price. When they get, that's just in of itself, that's a great deal. But when they get 2 things for half price, guys, seriously, there's a cologne on there. Father's Day is right around the corner. Perfect thing for Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? And you just have to like open your mouth and share it. Oh my gosh. And I know you have a husband, or I know that you've got a dad or whatnot. And I don't know if you've gotten all your Father's Day gifts, but I've got the best thing for you. We can get it ordered. Yada, yada. You understand? Okay. It will make you feel like the runner who wins by an inch. And you know what I'm saying? Like going through that tape like this, right? With your tongue hanging out. Okay. So keep that in mind. So that's one idea of something that you can do for in the next 3 days. Donna, I'm going to ask you to share however you wanted to share with the lipsticks that we just got.
Oh, okay. Okay. So everybody knows about you can see these 2 lipsticks here. Aren't they cute? They have little hearts on them. If you've seen them, you've probably seen them in the book. Okay. These are the new limited edition. They're limited edition Mary Kay Sparkling Cream lipsticks. And I think you probably saw them if you went to the outing we had at Bobby Salazar's. This particular one's called Empower. And even though it looks sparkly on the outside, I don't know if you can see that on the outside, it's not real sparkly on your lips. It's not like you're a hoochie mama or something. You're just, it's a really pretty pink. And it looks good on light skin and dark skin, and it's really beautiful. I love pink. So it's actually called Empower, this particular product. Okay. And the other one is, I don't have any lipstick on. This one is more like a mauve color. I don't know. You really can't see it. Positive Impact. It's more of a mauve color. And they have it in your book on page 19 on a lighter skin person. But there are some women that like lighter products.
Is that your demo? Is that your demo right there?
This is my demo.
So
I've demoed this on people.
So do you do it on your hand if you're showing somebody? Would you do that on your hand so they
No,
could see?
I have these. What are these called? Spatulas. And I just take some off, okay, on the spatula like this. Okay. And then they can use this, or they can use a sponge, and then they just put it on their lips.
Oh.
Okay. You can also use a Q-tip. That way they get to use it. They're not just putting it on their skin.
Yeah,
So
correct, yeah.
I
yeah.
really, I like to, people like to try, especially lipsticks. I mean, really, ladies are like, they think they like it, but they really need to try it on, right? And so this particular product is limited edition, but it's also, it's product with a purpose. So for every one you sell, it's $22, right? $1 goes to the Mary Kay Foundation for breast cancer research and women's, what is it called? Women's,
Domestic violence?
yeah,
Yeah.
domestic violence. So $1. So everyone you sell, $1 of the $22 goes, or the $11 goes to that charitable foundation.
Out
Okay.
of Mary Kay's profit.
Out of Mary Kay's profit, not yours. Okay, not yours. So they can feel like, your customer can feel like they're actually contributing, right? They can buy a lipstick and they can also contribute to a worthy cause. Also, when you put it on, it's real hydrating.
Yeah.
It's not matte. It might look matte like, but it's not real shiny. It's more matte like, but it's not dry. It's hydrating.
Is
And
that the mauve color you have on?
I don't know if you can see it.
That's the
It
impact.
Yeah, it
Yeah, it's
looks
positive impact.
neutral.
Huh?
It's pretty neutral.
Yeah.
It's kind of a mauve-y color. I don't have much on because I just put it on the tip of here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So anyway, I use the sponge and the spatula if I'm going to demo it. And then I usually have one and I just write that off, right? And then later on I use it for myself. Hello.
It's true.
Yeah. So, but Mary Kay said that in the global, in your book, it says the Mary Kay Global Pink Changing Lives Causes Empowerment Program has impacted more than 6 million women and their families by partnering with more than 3,000 organizations around the world, donating more than $17 million. So you can change lives and your customer can change lives by purchasing these lipsticks.
I love it.
Fabulous. And they
Yeah.
look different. So you can tell they have little hearts on them. So you know they distinguish, they're different than our regular line.
I love it.
I love it too.
Oh.
So you could just take that and call up your customers and tell them we've got this new product. Oh, did you get your lookbook? We've got this new product. Even if you don't have the product to show them, guys, women buy this stuff all day long. Hear me with both of your ears, okay? Women buy this product all the time without trying it. Part of doing business with us that makes us special is they get to try it, but they will buy it if they don't get to try it. All we have to do is show it to them. Hey, so I am challenging myself to sell enough of these products to donate $50 to the charitable foundation by the end of May, which means selling 50 of them, right? Makes sense?
Yeah.
Hey, how many would you want? Would you be interested in supporting that cause? You know, I mean, it is something you can do. Another thing you could do, and I don't expect you to do everything. I just want you to like hear these different ideas and think of and choose one. What's one thing that you would want to do? There's Google Earth, in case you wondered. And on the Believe group, I posted this just a few minutes ago. There's 2 challenges here. It doesn't matter if you have a flyer. The flyer is just to give you an idea, okay? But you could focus on lip kits, okay? So one lip kit is, and you can make up your own lip kit. These are just ideas, guys, okay? So the satin lip set, the scrub and the balm, and the waterproof lip liner comes there, and a lipstick and a lip gloss. Okay, how much is that?
72, I think. Depends on what lipstick.
Okay.
Might be-
$72. Could you get excited about that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's one thing. I saw a national doing a a, a a a reel in her pool. How she had her lipstick on with her waterproof lip liner. Her lipstick looked all perfect, and she was showing each lip liner as she's in the pool and handing it off to somebody else. I thought that was like a really spectacular way to show this is like, this is the way that you still look put together, and I'm in the pool, and it's waterproof. It's not going to come off, right? So here's another demo of it. Your lip liners, your satin lips, a lipstick, and a lip gloss. Oh, it's $81.40. And if you wanted to use this one, you'd be giving it for $65. Okay. So just a couple of ideas. Okay. Do any of these things resonate with you guys of how can I finish my store? How can I pay for what's something you could pay for with an extra few $100s in the next 3 days? Tell me one thing. Nobody has anything to pay for.
Yeah, my car license. The car license, the
Oh.
tags, which is
Okay.
ridiculous. Even though you
Yeah.
have a car that's 10 years old. Hello?
How much is it?
It's like $244.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know it is. It is.
So Donna, you could do that in selling lip kits or doing the 50-50 focus in the next 3 days. You could sell enough to pay your card note and finish your store, and you'd be like, look at what I did.
I know.
Hey, Jim, look what I did.
Yeah.
Mandy, what's something you could pay?
Well, I was just thinking I could sell my inventory, and you were talking about money in the box, and I was thinking about the stuff that's sitting in my drawer, and that could bring some money. And what do I have to pay? I always have bills.
The gas for that trip you just took.
Oh, $100 a day. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, probably about $1,000 in gas.
Okay.
Ay,
Okay.
Chihuahua.
And, with all the connections that you have, you could easily, sell enough lipstick kits to all the women in real estate.
We don't have offices anymore. Everything's
Well-
on Zoom.
Well,
We don't have offices anymore. Everything's
they
on.
but the real estate agents still go out and meet people. And so, anyway, you get my point there. And Nancy's saying that she could pay off the Sam's Club bill that she just did, which was $348.43. So yeah. All right. So decide, am I going to run with the 50-50? Am I going to run with lipsticks or lip kits? What am I going to do? Who am I going to call? And then where will I get those 3 bookings? Okay. I really want to encourage you to get some bookings, even if it's just to like foundation match or try the new products or whatever floats your boat, whatever, just to get in front of people. Okay. Making sense? Okay. The best thing is if you could get in there and do some facials, but I just want to see you getting in front of people more. Okay. All right. Last item is last week we talked about we're going to do our summer pace setter thing during our Bobby Salazar's. We talked about having some training, some in-depth detailed training. So I haven't heard from anybody. What are some topics that you guys want? I want you to text me. I want you to teach on. I want us to have some teaching on fill in the blank. Okay. Please text me with some of that. Otherwise, you're just going to get what I think you want. Okay. So maybe you don't want any training and then there's no reason to do it. But everybody was all excited about it. So Any questions or comments or anything?
I always forget what I'm gonna say every single time. My brain just starts going and then I forget what I was thinking of all the time.
It's a beautiful thing.
I
It's a beautiful
know.
thing.
It's
All right.
terrible.
Well, Debbie has the clothing. You have the clothing,
Oh,
yeah?
yes, I do. Yes, I do. And let me tell you, I was being very selfish because this is what is me. I mean, it's for me, but it's for everybody also, okay? So anyway, it says, faith is wanting something with all your heart. Faith is taking a chance on something before you are sure how everything will work out. Almost anything can be accomplished by the person who really wants to succeed. But no woman will ever believe she can move a mountain unless she really wants that mountain to move. Apply this definition of faith to your dreams.
Yay.
That is so wonderful.
Isn't that just awesome? You know what? I want to put that up on my wall.
And
Seriously.
it fits right with what we were talking about tonight.
I know. I
And
know.
God does that all the time.
I know.
I
That's
love
why
it.
when we started talking, I thought, oh my gosh, my closing's gonna go so well with this.
Speaking of God doing things, you want to hear an interesting story?
Please.
We were coming back from vacation and Richard turns to me and he says, "Where's the extra trailer key?" And I said, "Oh, I left it in the trailer." He goes, "Well, that's not good." So we pulled over at the next rest stop to let the dog out to go pee pee, and he went to go get the extra key out of the trailer. Well, he put his key into the lock and broke it off.
Oh,
Oh no.
And we're about 45 minutes from Redmond and on our way home. And it's Memorial Day weekend, it's a Friday. And so I started calling around hoping to find a locksmith before we got to our next stop. And I called every locksmith between Chenault and Klamath Falls. Nobody answered, nobody answered, nobody answered. The one guy that they told me would answer said, "I'll call you back on Tuesday." And left a message that I'm out of town. I'll call you back on Tuesday. So we pull into this Pilot gas station to get gas. And I'm fidgeting with the lock, trying to figure out how to get that key out of there and how to get into the trailer. And this guy says, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, we broke the lock off of the trailer." He goes, "You need a locksmith." I said, "Yeah." I said, "But everyone I've called doesn't answer." He said, "Did you call Big Al?" I said, "I did call Big Al in Klamath Falls, but he doesn't answer either." He says, "Well, I just happen to have his personal cell phone number in my phone. I'm going to
Oh
call
my
him for you."
gosh.
So it was 12:45 and he was closing at 1. And he said, "If you tell them to come right now, I will wait for them and I will open their trailer."
oh, oh.
Oh
Made
my
us another
God.
key, fixed the broken lock, and on we went.
That's awesome.
God
What's the
wants
chances of that?
God wants to work like that in our lives all of the time.
Mm-hmm.
All of the time. And I think that sometimes we just don't open our mouths and give him the opportunity to do those things. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
What
Yeah.
if you hadn't talked to that guy? You'd
I
still
know
be,
we would have had to drive 11 hours home.
yeah, you know. Um, I really want you to think about that. Like, I don't think there's any coincidences. I really think like whatever you heard today, run with it. Not just in Mary Kay, it's God wants to do things in our lives, certainly outside of our Mary Kay too, you know? Let him. Let's
I
let
was
him.
I was attending a mindset training this afternoon, and I wrote this down from the mindset training that we were talking about, and it was about changing your thought process. Um, change your words, change your beliefs. Changing your words changes your beliefs. Changing your beliefs changes your experience. Beliefs push you to take or not take action.
Mm.
Action equals results.
I love it. I love it. You guys, I hope that this has been good for you tonight. My heart just feels like all warm and fuzzy. Okay. All right, everybody, have a great week. Let's talk this week, okay? Mwah.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.